If you're wondering why I've got my hood up, it's because my room is absolutely freezing. Hey guys, and welcome back to another House of Steel video. It was not to be in Nottingham last night. It is half time in that game, and I still think the Steelers are going to pull it back. Knowing the Panthers, they are absolutely going to forget how to play next week. Hopefully. Anyway, attention turns to this weekend, the visit of the Guildford Flames. And of course, the Steelers are travelling to Guildford as well on Saturday. Today, we are going to preview that game. We're going to preview both games of the weekend, what I think is going to happen, and why I think we need to take these two Guildford games, have some confidence in them, and take that same confidence into Wednesday and not play January 2026 hockey like we did last night in Nottingham. If you guys going to enjoy this video, give it a like and of course subscribe, and let's get into this video. Now, first of all, let me just note that it is quite a big week coming up for the Sheffield Steelers. Guildford away, Guildford at home, Nottingham at home, Belfast away. 4 massive games. Now, obviously, a lot of the Steelers fans were saying, oh, the title race is done, there's no point being in it anymore, we focus on the cup, da-da-da-da-da. But after Belfast lost to Nottingham, putting the Steelers back within 5 points of the Giants, it seems like we're in a similar position to where we were this time last year. And obviously, we play Belfast away soon. I will talk about that game next Thursday. But it's safe to say we are still very much in the title race. So much so, we're above the Nottingham Panthers. And I will take that any day of the week. So, Guildford and Sheffield has been quite the series this year, let me tell you that. The last time these two teams met, the Steelers won by 3-4 in a shootout. The game before that, it ended 4-3 Sheffield in overtime. The game before that, it ended 5-1 Sheffield. The game before that, it ended 4-3 Sheffield. That was the game where my favourite player, Dominic Cormier, scored the winning goal in the final minute of the game. And all in all, it's been a tight series. But it's safe to say that the Sheffield team that played Guildford all the way back in November is a completely different Sheffield team now. The Sheffield team in November was the one that had Cliff Cunt on it, Derek Gentile, and other players who aren't playing for the Steelers anymore. And now you've got the Steelers team with Brett Ritchie on it, and of course Kyle Watson and Bjorkley Nordstrom, who are starting to play more, yet I think Aaron Fox is not treating them well because they only got like 1 minute ice time yesterday. Need to play those players more. Steelers are still without Kevin Tansey and Cole Shudra. Honestly starting to get a bit worried for those two right now because I really want to see Kevin Tansey back. I've not seen him in ages. Cole Shudra, I would like to see him back, but I just don't think he's getting his full potential at Steelers this year. I think maybe next year we need to drop him down to the Steel Dogs, see how he does there, see if he can get better, and then bring him back up. So, Guildford away. Now, Guildford away, it's one of my favourite away days. And this Saturday, I will be watching the webcast in Guildford. It's a special webcast because it will mark me officially watching all 10 teams' webcasts, meaning I can finally do a video of rating webcasts. I do like Guildford away. It's one of the away days for some reason I actually want to do. I just find it's quite a fun away day, apart from the one guy going, Guildford. It's an okay away day. Now, realistically, we should be getting 4 points out of this, but it could be 4-3 again. It could go to overtime again. It could be close again. But one thing is for certain, the Steelers playing Guildford at home. The last time the Guildford Flames defeated the Sheffield Steelers in the Utilita Arena was on December 9th, 2023. It has been 2 years since the Guildford Flames defeated the Steelers. And if they can't do it in Sheffield on Sunday, they can't do it in Sheffield until next flipping season. That's unless Guildford finish 6th and the Steelers finish 3rd, then obviously they can try and do it in the playoffs. Now, realistically, we need to get the Steelers that we saw last week against Cardiff and Coventry this weekend. We need to keep this league form going. Despite losing the first leg in Nottingham, obviously in the cup semis, really unfortunate of course, we need to continue the league form. We're only 5 points behind Belfast, who right now want to postpone every game because they don't want to play everyone, because they're that focused that they're going to get battered because half of their team is injured. But we just need to turn up. You know, Nottingham play Cardiff at home this weekend. Hopefully Cardiff can do us a favour and beat Nottingham and we can win against Guildford, because then we can get a few more points clear of the Panthers in the league table. I do think the league table is going to finish very similarly to how it did last year. I think Belfast will still win the league. Not by a lot, but I still think they'll win the league. I think we will finish 2nd. I think Nottingham will finish 3rd. And I can see Cardiff finishing 4th. Now, as I said, realistically, it should be a 4-point weekend. It could go either way. I will be at my annoying cousin's house on Saturday, so that is where the match vlog will be taking place on Saturday. We will be right here in my bedroom on Sunday because my parents have their anniversary. You never know, I might be watching the webcast at annoying cousin's house again. I might stay there for tea the next day. It depends what they're doing. But it should be right here in this room on Sunday because my parents are having their wedding anniversary. Could not be more happy for them. Just going to go a little bit off topic and I'm going to talk about the 2 games after. Nottingham at home. Panthers fans, if you think it's all over after the first leg and you think, 3-0, Sheffield aren't going to come back from that. We've done it before. We can happily do it again. And the mentality this Steelers team have when they got 1 goal. Fun fact, when we got the first goal against Coventry on Sunday, we were all over them after that. So it's far from over. Belfast away, I don't think it will be 7-1 again. I don't think it will be 5-1 again. I think it will be a lot closer. We're yet to see the annual Steelers win in Belfast. I think Friday could be the day we see it. If we play well, we get the job done in the first period, then we will win in Belfast. It's only about 3 weeks until the doubleheader at home against Belfast, so I'm quite excited for that as well. But guys, what do you think for this weekend? What do you think? Steelers win 1, Steelers lose 1? Are we going to win both? Let me know. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, give it a like and of course subscribe. That is it from House of Steel.